any character that has any sort of size to them.
Any character, right? You could have just ended it there.
Honestly, you're spitting. Like, he's such a problem. In my opinion, right now, Ranno is the best character in the game that, from the way that he operates, but we'll have to see if that sort of operation can get thrown off by the most feast or famine character, I think, in Rivals of Aether 2, which is Loxodont. Sometimes he blows you up, sometimes he gets blown up.
If there's anything there's a real specialty for this Loxodont player, it's definitely going to be the way he has an aptitude for finding damage in the air and matching the aggression of his opponents. I think one big thing that Nogh does that a lot of Loxodont players don't do is utilizing the Loxodont downer, actually. And I think against someone like Luck, who plays a lot of the grounded game for picking those combos and trying to play towards the ground and under the platforms, I think the Loxodont downer is actually the perfect move to deal with that. So I'm excited to see how Nogh does that when he gets back on the stage here, at least. I mean, the aggression from Luck already is like, yo, I don't now want to mess with this guy. Get him out of here. Oh, that's like the frame. Once you get popped in a bubble as Loxodont, it's like a really awkward frame. He just gets sent straight up. It happened to me last night, actually, so I feel your pain, Nogh. But Luck is already, the aggression is insane right up the gates here.
Yeah, giving Loxodont any sort of room to move and maneuver and set up is just never how you need to play the matchup. Like, being defensive against Loxodont 9 times out of 10 will leave you in a worse position. So, as we see right there, like, Luck is just pressing, holding forward strong on block, trying to guess a timing, play in Nogh's face as much as possible, because if there's any way you lose this set, it's by not pressing enough buttons.
Wise man once told me, the best defense is more offense.
That's the saying goes.
Exactly. They were, oh my god, already jumping off all that bubble and reversing, trying to find more damage there on Nogh. Gonna catch that jump there with the side special. I find that Ledge Hog was still gonna get that special get up there. Nogh meeting the energy of that Ranno going back. That 4 strong is still gonna do it again, just barely catching the frame, popping out of that bubble. Good catch there from Luck, now up 3 stocks to 1. Does the back air do it? Still not gonna do it, actually. The DI is fantastic from Luck so far.
Nice amount with the up air, but we're able to get right back to this platform. Ranno's maneuverability is just so hard to stuff down when it comes to Loxodont's large hitboxes, but generally very linear strikes. Lets Ranno get right by with a dive kick and the Needle Storm. Stacking up full marks of poison and all of this damage, and we're still going out of resources, out of magma, has to just find a way to the wall. But Luck doesn't finish this food yet. Hold on.
Oh my god!
It never ended. The combo actually never ended.
Uncalled for. You don't gotta do the chef like that, man. Luck is a madman.
You just gotta keep going. And it's as I was saying, like, you just have to keep pressing against Loxodont. Don't give him time to set up magma, because then he gets recovery mix-ups that you do have to respect, as well as very powerful offensive tools. Always go off stage. That side special is dangerous if you get grabbed by it, but just approach it from the top. And Ranno has Ranno forward air as the all-purpose edge guarding tool, and back air as an all-purpose edge guarding tool. Just hit the elephant. Hit the elephant and do not care about the consequences on your own percentage.
Yeah, that's really a good point. I mean, the biggest strength with Loxodont, like you mentioned, is he's able to cover space with his huge aerials, those huge disjoints. And Ranno can just say, all right, buddy, I can move at the speed of light to kind of just zoom in and delete your stocks, so you don't have time to react, given how much better my frame data is. And that's what Luck's been doing great so far. But a stage like Air Mod, I'm actually a really big fan of here, because the one thing, like, yeah, your recovery is going to be really tough to make it back as Loxodont, but it also means that Luck can't be as overzealous with his recovery shenanigans, movement shenanigans, and that gives Nogh all the time in the world, to get more set up there with that Loxodont. When you actually have to sit down and play the game, Nogh can finally get some hits in.
That up air extension, like hitfall up air to get to the platform, was clean. And even of a finisher, magma into tusks. That's how you draw it up if you're any sort of Loxodont. You want the big damage opener into some sort of magma finish in order to take a stock early, gets enough magma in order to recover, and this is Nogh much more in his element because you're able to now play your game.
Once you make the frog play neutral, it actually becomes a lot closer, but there goes the pickup there with the up strong. It's only down 24%. Luck still keeping this game close. Again, Nogh is doing a great job of catching Luck on the back foot jumping back to those platforms and using those big arrows like the Nair actually to catch the drift away from this Ranno. Catching him jumping away again with the bubble, up air coming out, catching him again with that back air into the meatball there. Huge pickups there into the up strong on the platform. Nogh is looking phenomenal. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's tough. The miss attack on the platform and getting blown up. Not that Loxodont up strong like doesn't cover the entire platform, but the miss attack just gave him a little bit of time to put some charge on it too. Nogh putting some stuff together. I love the use of the jab there to beat the crouch cancel. Really, he's putting together an amazing show. And there are those downers you were talking about, Momo, looking for extra resets in any way to make up the damage on a frog that is just such a nuisance. Amazing pickup there with the back air, and Air Armada doing work for Loxodont as Nogh takes game number 2.
I'm gonna get to watch my commentary back later and take notes of what to do in this matchup. This is a win-win.
W.
Nogg's my goat.
Nogh is sick, dude.
And you know the biggest thing between game 1 and 2, the one small difference that changed so much in that matchup, it just simply, there was a lack of those consistent platform layouts for Luck to have free reign for recovering with Ranno, like with the lower wall on the sides, and the platform layout keeps changing in and out, where half of the match it is one big platform layout instead of a stage like a Smashville. Luck had to change up his recoveries a lot and just like kind of play a lot more reserved and just straight up playing a lot more of that neutral game. So Nogg's just like, okay, if you're on the stage a lot more, I can cover the stage. I can be a lot more comfortable when I'm on the ground instead of with my meatballs. And once he's up with meatballs, he took those stocks criminally early. And that's the Loxodont game you want to see.
Feast or famine, as I was saying earlier, and that game was absolutely a feast for the eyes and for Nogh. Not so much for Luck, but you get your counter pick, and you never have to go back to Air Armada. It was a stage even in Rivals 1, as the platform layout is very similar to Etherean Gates, and Ranno didn't like that stage all of that much either, because the platforms were just a little bit too awkward for him to consistently utilize. He's much more comfortable on a stage like Jules Vale, which, while the platform moves, it's almost always accessible for Ranno, not to mention the extra top platform that comes and goes, adding to the recovery mix-ups that Ranno is so in desire for, especially against a character like Loxodont, where half the battle is getting out of a dangerous situation and turning it into advantage. Oh, nice bag. But an even better ledge top. Oh, Nog's so ready for the counterplay.
Nogh, you can tell this guy is an actual valid Loxodont player because he knows how to deal with the aforementioned checkmate situations of Loxodont. Just be able to just make it back and chill just fine. But setting up there with the dual platform once more and that top platform as well, again, it's a thing of, it might seem counterintuitive where more platforms equals better situation for Loxodont, but that means he has more coverage from the aerial onslaught of Ranno and more room for setups with the meatball and those huge aerials in general. Ooh, but
try for the special pummel. Surprised he actually ended up going for that. You would think he would want to just continuously force Ranno off stage, reset the same type of like dive kick 50-50. Instead, the special pummel kind of puts Luck in the driver's seat. Excellent air dodge, but we're grabbing ledge and letting Lox plummet to the doom and taking the first stock as Luck.
That's how you play the ledge game against Loxodont. Very good stuff there from Luck, playing a consistent textbook game. Here comes the up throw into the bubble. I can find no one just yet either, but I like that. Here comes the back air to catch Luck on the back foot. Nogh looking still very clean here in this game too, but Luck and coming on with the aggression. Once he gets a free reign there again, 55% like it's nobody's business, and this Ranno is still accentuating. Great damage so far.
And now check out the pivot in timings that Luck is going to have in neutral for a little bit. We're playing around platforms, of course, but there's not as much reckless abandon and more of an emphasis on outwards to inwards movement and needles. And everything that comes with those, utilizing those type of openings rather than just trying to hold forward and let Loxodont deal with his Ranno's better frame data.
I love that reverse up air to catch Luck on the back foot again, getting a little too over-aggressive off stage, and that's where Nogh takes advantage again, recognizing the Loxodont counterplay and punishing accordingly. Forward air coming out 60% on this Ranno. Gonna catch the drop there with the down strong, really good recoverage there from Luck, but Nogh still definitely in this game, picking up with the meatball into the back airs, setting the meatball at those disgusting angles. Speaking of angles, Luck is chasing him all the way out there.
What a spacing for that up special, by the way. Like, wow. And the magma reaching that far deep. Jules Veld doing its job, as you're mentioning, Mo, with the platforms, setting up for more opportunities just to let the, I guess, wooden pallet rip. It's not quite an axe, but it's just as effective.
Honestly, yeah. Here comes dropping on with that up air again. Nogh doing his job with 2 levels of magma. Here comes 3 levels. Fully charged there with the magma, with the meat sauce, if you will. You could find some crazy early extensions there with this magma here. If Luck's not careful, then drop down the low with the short hop into the back air. The up sprung isn't going to find a shit down air into back air. Knocks in with the meatball once more. 61%, honestly, conversion off the side with down special could be it. Here comes Nogh. As I say that, he finds it. I saw it. I saw the vision. The second he got that magma up, I knew he was going to do some disgusting nonsense. Nogh, you're nasty. You're nasty.
That was it. That's how you do it.
I calls it like I sees it, Ooble.
A couple times over, we saw Luck get a little bit overzealous with his input routine, right? It was a lot of spot dodging after so many openings that he would get, just like a jab 1-2 spot dodge or like forward tilt spot dodge. Some of that's a back air spot dodge. And what was that, 2 or 3 times in a row, getting called out for it with just down airs out of shield or hard down air call outs. And when you're Loxodont and you've got full magma and you land a juicy starter like down air, so long, farewell. I'll see you again next game.
I just want to say, this is why I freaking love this game so much.
This game's so sick.
And why I'm so blessed we're able to do this tournament. Plays like that, bro, like, Lox gets his butt handed to him by Ranno 9 times out of 10. But that one time, it's Nogh, baby. It's freaking Nogh. Crazy
Why it's
stuff.
so poetic that down special is literally just him taking all that energy and like, you know what? You overextend one time, I'm finding the hit ever. I'm taking the stock, I'm destroying you, dude. Oh my god, Nogh's my goat.
Easter famine. Say it before, say it again. Everything that Loxodont has on paper can get checked and blown to oblivion, but then he hits you. And sometimes you DI wrong, or sometimes he just makes a hell of a call out and a hell of a play, and that's the skill that Nogh has been showing off throughout all 3 of these games. His skill to make the read when it counts.
Now Nogh 1 game away from moving on to winners finals here. Again, the Loxodont dream run coming back into fruition. As I say though, Luck not going to take that one lying down whatsoever. With aggression off siege again, but honestly, you gotta remember, like you mentioned earlier, Ooble, Nogh knows how to play around the Loxodont counterplay. He's played around this matchup so much, he knows what to expect. So if Luck can't just employ the textbook Loxodont counterplay, because if he does, he can get punished hard. As we're seeing already, up throw in the back here coming out. You gotta be careful! Oh my god, for Luck, you can't just go for the regular stuff.
That's quite the shame. As we saw, because that was correct counterplay to Ron. Oh my god. The Tusks were placed to get the stock, but Bubble taking the hit and saying, "Get down, Mr. Ranno, we are saving your life." Oh, clipped by the magma and you're gone. He must have stuck out his back air into the magma's lingering hitbox, but we're right back into it. Man, Luck is just so fast.
Yeah, looking for the pick up there, the upstrung again, but again, not gonna find that. He finds some more damage down there, coming onto the back air. 59%. Loxodont getting so much damage when he let him get into advantage state. Down throw. The forward air's coming out. Nice tech in place. The forward air might just do it there. Do we have the air dodge? Oh, unfortunate. A little too deep. A really good conversion there from Luck to take a stock lead here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute! He's the moonwalk.
The moonwalk Tusks to read the spot dodge that Luck is still out here doing. It pays to be stubborn, but this guy's getting blown up for exactly this one habit.
Insert Shark Tank notes gif here. I'm absolutely jotting down as we speak. Luck with the aggression again, getting back to stage there at 124. This Ranno needs to find. Loxodont away. Darts in the forward air. So not going to do it. The down B going to save you there. So again, nice air dodge. So avoid that again. Stalling as long as you can, because if you overextend with the Loxodont upsets, will get taken out. That's going to be the forward strong. Game 5 from Luck. And man, this has been a banger of it says so far.
They're just beating each other up, man. Like, Momo, we're just watching 2 players say, "I don't care about my own health. I'm coming after you with everything I have in every single way I can." And we're reaching into the deep bag of tricks and the standard bag of tricks, as that was kind of a classic confirmed down tilt into up strong, but it was just as potent as ever to bring us to a game number 5. Luck looking strong, Nogh looking powerful, but we'll see who moves on to play bio right here, right now.
This has been absolute pleasure of a time. Again, thank you, E, for having us on. It's been a banger of a set so far.
Absolutely.
All of them been bangers.
All of them, every single one's been banger, but this one especially is tugging at the heartstrings, man. Chef Loxodont absolutely cooking up for us. Luck, of course, as well. Definitely can't discredit the man. This Ranno has been on an absolute tear through these sets. I'm excited to see how we're going into this game number 5. Like we mentioned a lot early on in this set, I think is going to be a big stage-dependent game for this game 5. I think something along the lines of like Rock Wall or Godai is definitely going to be big for Luck. If you give me a stage like Aramata or something like Hyperborean, I mean, no one wants to go to Hyperborean except for Loxodont players because we're disgusting. But definitely be setting up Nogh very well there. It's really just, there's a lot in the cards here. So if you're in Luck, you're definitely going to be deliberating hard here in this game 5, especially on what stage you're going to ban, because since Nogh won game 3 in the swing game, he has stage counter pick for game 5. We're going to be taking this to Tempest Peak. Ooh, how are we feeling about this one?
I think this is a really good stage for Loxodont in so many ways. Like, the stage is compact, has good platform coverage for Lox to get what he wants, as well as width in order to consistently play anti-air. And if you're on a stage like this, you start to just take a bunch of pages out of the Evil Nardwar book, where you play back air heavy, you play close to the ledge, and you make sure that you're just constantly maximizing the space that you're given and the space that you hold.
Definitely a good point there. As you said, dude, not doing exactly that. Really good aggression under that platform early on. Picking up the meatball there, getting a good magma charge. Doesn't find it just yet. Not going to punish that. Goes for the side special. The dart still not going to find that one. Goes off stage. A little too aggressive there with the downer. Nice delayed recovery from Luck. But these two are pressuring each other like no other. Like you mentioned, the best offense in this matchup, best defense in this matchup is extra offense. These guys are going in the beginning of this game.
I like that Luck has been shifting his offense so good, adding extra delays. We've been seeing a lot of down airs on block that Nogh has taken the opportunity to then press buttons into. And now Luck is starting to put in some extra delays. That forward tilt is gonna get punished. Just the forward throw, nothing too crazy. A dash attack, late dash attack is normally a pretty good starter, but Luck is jumping out of danger and giving it back in kind. What a down air from Nogh!
Amazing tag from Luck, still hanging on, 70%. Nogh will stock soon. Up strong, getting a little too overzealous there with the strong attack. That lingering there, gonna save you. Nice tech from Nogh as well. These guys are teching all over the place. Forward throw is still not gonna do it, but really good setup there. Up air, sending the meatball at a nefarious angle, and again, Luck from the air. Not exactly with the dart, but that's going to do it. Dart into forward air. Ranno up 3 stocks 1. Definitely going to be tough to bring this game back, but if anyone can bring it back, it's going to be Nogh. Let's see if we can bring this game back in his favor.
Really running out of shield health here. Had to just floor hug that dash attack, and then we find the huge call-out bubble not in the right place to save Luck's life. We're really far behind the 8 ball here, Momo, and it only seems to be getting more as the pressure that is being applied by Luck just keeps on coming. Up throw into back air, re-grab. Down air was just a little too low, though, because of...
Oh, he had the re... Oh, not going to find that one just hit, though. So coming out, Nogh looking to make it back. Avoiding that tongue there from this Ranno, looking to find more damage. Towards Rapid Jab, gonna find so much stacks there with the poison. Nogh with the magma stacks, trying to find his way back into this game, taking so much damage, 93%. Backer as well, Luck looking unstoppable right now, but here comes the falling tusk into the forward air, the down air! Wait a minute! We saved him! That's huge! Last scenario, wait a minute! Nogh is still in this!
The extra going off stage, while it didn't cement the stock in any sort of explosive way, it did force Luck to play around another down air, which cut him off any sort of resources. I've seen this movie before, Momo. But can James Frog finish off the villain before things turn around? Don't show up there to follow up. Looking for a landing there instead of anything further. In the call up from Luck wins him the game. The jump had to be there in order to avoid the full charge of needles. But that's exactly what Luck wanted to end game 5 with him as the victor. What a finish, and what an absolutely necessary call out from Luck to wrap that game up.
Just fell to my knees in the pizzeria.
I heard it. I heard it.
You heard it? My
I heard
bad,
it.
y'all.
That's
But no,
all
actually,
good. That
jokes
was-
aside, very well played from Luck. Honestly, a very insane game 5. Definitely a heater of a set. Both these players played their hearts out. Luck, again, adapting really well towards the end, utilizing those big jumps to get around Loxodont's aggression and meeting his energy off stage there with the dart into the forward air at the end. Very good stuff, but cannot underrate whatsoever Nogh. An insane set on his side. The aggression was unmatched, and I truly believe he can bring it back in losers.